Welcome back to the Magic Crystal Legacy Challenge. We are back with our little family, and fair warning, I think this is going to be a little bit of a building episode because I think that, I really do think that this area is too big. Nocturne is currently closed, which means I can do the building I want to do. So I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to do some building. I'm a little bit frustrated with how it's turned out, so I just kind of want to make some modifications. I've got some ideas in mind. So let me just put some of this stuff in the inventory. Oh, that just gave me all the money for them. Okay, well, that's fine. So this right here, I'm actually going to move it. I wonder if it will fit over here. It does not. That's all right. We're just going to get rid of some of it. Because I'm thinking that nobody really comes out here. So I'm just going to kind of... I can actually go here. This might be a multi-episode thing too. I don't know. It just depends on how we really go. Like, I had fog machines and lights, and I'm just a little bit disappointed that nobody ever comes out here. So let's just... So it's going to turn into like a little area for Axel and Ruby, I think. Get rid of that platform. I do like that. I mean, I like some of this, and I liked how it looked. I'll cheat there. But yeah, I just don't think that we're benefiting at all from having this out here, for one. So, okay. I'm like trying to get rid of this fence here, and it's going, nah. Fine, just do it this way. Oof. So this is going to give them a little bit of money. So I was considering like how this looks. And first of all, we are going to get rid of the second floor, I think. We're going to get rid of the second floor because nobody ever comes up here. And we're going to probably shrink this down to at least just to one floor. So I might turn this, yeah, so that's what we're going to do with it. I did spend a fair bit of time like building this previously, but then I'm also going to move like everything in some. I'm going to probably shrink the bar again. It is going to affect how the upstairs is done, but we'll worry about the upstairs in the actual house for Ruby and Co. like after, because we're getting rid of this whole second floor. So speaking of which, boom, there it goes. We're just gonna get rid of the whole thing because, yeah, I just don't feel like I'm getting anything out of it. So let me just build the ceiling. Build ceiling. Build ceiling. There we go. So sorry, I also use Sims 4 camera. I know some people don't, so I don't use it all the time, but I use it most of the time because I'm comfortable with it. So this is a really big entry area, and I actually really love how this has turned out. So I'm gonna keep this, but I do think we are gonna reduce the bar a bit. By that, I think we're gonna move it kind of here. And like, honestly, the bar itself isn't even important. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun. But nobody ever gets a drink from it, so I'm like, why does it matter? So we'll leave it like that. Let me put that up. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll replace that. Oh, no. Sorry. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a building episode. Apologies if that's not your thing, and if you're like, oh, I don't want to pay. That's cool. I understand completely, y'all. Understand completely. I do love the mirrors and the mirrored bar stuff, though, how I've got that set up, so I'm into that. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this. And we're going to get rid of that. I'm just going to put these lights back on, and then I'm going to get rid of these chairs. Oh my god, the amount of money that has been saved from this is ridiculous. We're going to move this. So it's kind of like here. Okay. Get rid of that. Oh, no, maybe not. Ah! Alright, let me just get rid of that. Oh. Oh my gosh, I hit the wrong button and now everything's going scary. There we go. Sorry, just one sec. My husband's just told me he's on his way home, so I wanted to let him know that I saw that message. Alright, cool. Alright. There we go. Alright, cool. So that's gone. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna have like this one little area and maybe move these over some. Like, we might have a door to a patio, but highly unlikely. So we'll just do that. Alright, so now I'm gonna bring this, ooh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna bring this in some. I'm gonna bring this in some. And bring that in some. Okay. Which means I'm gonna bring you over. And I'm gonna get rid of one of the shower stalls as well. Because I don't really think... I can't see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm getting rid of the shower stalls as well because, again, I don't really feel like there's much point in having multiple shower stalls. And then I'm going to pull you in like this. Pull you in like that. I really liked how this was set up, but yeah. So if I go like this... I am going to get rid of the extra as well. I mean, I was trying to make it as realistic as possible, I guess, and while it worked out beautifully, like in some cases, it also was a little bit on the, yeah. Get rid of you. You can come over here. I might move you. I do like having the woohoo closet. I think we're going to keep that because... we know people will sneak and do woohoos in places. And I am okay with that. So we're going to keep the woohoo closet there. It just looks like it's a janitor closet, so that's fine. We might just go like that, though. And maybe put that sign here and turn that black. Turn that. Why? What can't I turn you black? Basic darks. Oh no, that's red. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want black. It's red still. Oh my gosh, I need to see what color it is. Ah, that is the problem with a really dark build, is you have to see the colors, and basic darks, that's gonna be red too, isn't it? Yeah. All right, well, I guess that's gonna stay red. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Okay. And then here's where we're gonna have to be like really careful, because this is the stairs to go upstairs. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of all this. We're gonna pull this out here. Like that. And this is just gonna go there. I'll get rid of these. So yeah, this is gonna affect how their house is laid out. So let's go up real quick. So the stairs lead up. Where do the stairs lead up to? Oh, they're there. No, that's... Yeah, no, that's there. I can't see a darn thing, y'all. There we go. Okay. Get rid of that. I'm only doing this so I can see. This is all probably going to go. So... yeah. Boom. Gone. Build ceiling. Alright. So this is what we're left with. And then we've got the house. I'll get rid of that. Gosh, I'm making heaps of money. Okay, so the stairs themselves will go into the bathroom. If I move everything. Oh no, they'll go into that corner. I mean, I would love to put like the stairs in here, but I'm not sure where the best place is. I mean, I could get rid of... I could leave that. Kind of put that there, and then put the stairs there. Do it like that. So it looks kind of funky. But then these stairs would lead up into the building where they live, rather than the building, so that they could just come up and then go straight into their, like, the residential. I can pull this in. Pull it in more. You know, oh, here we go, me thinking. Just have one bathroom, one stall, because you don't need more than that. There haven't been lots of people here. Yeah, okay. Cool. And then... Alright, yep. So we'll do that. That way that's sort of blocked off, but not really. I'm still not sure I like... there we go. Just get rid of that for the moment. I don't really want the kids and the family to have to go past that. I really like having... hold up. You can't intersect with walls. I don't want you to go completely that way. I actually want to get rid of... There we go. I wanted to do that. Excellent. Can I put that there? I can. Okay, cool. Alright, I like that better. Although, now, they might not be able to... Well, that's right, I can then do... like that. Come on. There we go. Alright, cool. We'll move you up some. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just noodling here, to borrow James Turner's phrase. I didn't realize there was an extra light there. I've heard him use that before. Alright, cool. I like that better. Alright, so now, up here, if I were to just move this all over... I don't want to do that. Like, I can get rid of this. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get rid of that for the moment. I don't need that. I'll keep it all just for a second. Move this over. Go there. Like, all of you, like, I'm gonna have to completely redo this front room, but that's fine. I'm, like, willing to do that. As cool as that was. That was probably good for Ruby and Axel when they were, you know, singletons, but they're not single anymore. Or freshly married. They've got 3 kids now, and she's going to be a vampire any day. So things have changed. Okay. And then this... we'll get rid of the stairs here. I'm just moving shit over. Pardon the language. Still trying to figure out where everything's going to go. So if you're going, this is making absolutely no sense, you're right. You are absolutely 100% right. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. And sorry if y'all heard my phone go off. I need to make that. Do it. Oh my gosh. Can I just get rid of the ceiling? Thank you. Thank you. I just want to combine the two so it's room. Gosh, this gets so wonky. You have to like... up. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's on top. I'm like, what are you doing? Is that still tearing it? Yeah, I'll worry about that in a second. You know what? We'll worry about that in a second. Okay. Oh, why did I get rid of the stairs going up? Hang on, let me redo that, because the stairs going up might still be necessary. There we go. I think those are stairs going up. No, they're stairs going down. Oh well, we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, I gotta figure this out. It's gonna drive me nuts, but we'll worry about that in a second. Okay, so how do I want to do this now? What I might do is, I think I'm gonna just completely, excuse me, I'm gonna redo their apartment, I think is what I'm gonna just end up doing. I mean, she got the inheritance from her mom for what it's worth. It wasn't much, because a lot of it went to her family, because her brothers and sisters made hella money off of, like, they all got 100 grand each. I probably should have waited until before the inheritance, hey. I'm gonna get rid of these two. Like I said, this may end up being like a couple episodes worth of building, because I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet. There's no point in having this here. Because the entrance is there. So I think we'll just delete that. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Okay. We'll do this. So the entrance is here. That's where the stairs come up. We'll kind of do it like this, I think. Like, have this be the foyer. I don't know why this is like that. Doesn't need to be. Bathroom we'll keep there. Oh. Build ceiling. Okay. This has literally just been like 23 minutes of me like deciding what we're doing, and I'm not even done. Alright. I mean, it doesn't actually have to even stay that way. Get rid of that again. Get rid of all the ceiling. And then up here is the kids' rooms. Which there's a bunch of kids. There's a bunch of people in there. That's hilarious. I like the kids' rooms. I don't want to redo the kids' rooms. I think the kids' rooms, I did a really good job on those. So we're going to keep those. And I like the fact that there's a couple of bathrooms there. I am contemplating, though, picking that whole thing up and moving it some. Like, Move down. Move. Down. Sorry, I am thinking very hard at the moment. It's actually in there. And you, we'll move you down to here. Okay. How badly have I screwed things up? Not at all, really. You were there. You were there. Okay, cool. If I go back up, move, is there. Is that it? I think that is it. Sweet. Cool. All right, so this is where the kids' rooms is. Cool. Get rid of these. Look, I'm just having a think about how this could work. So the kids' rooms are currently on what is the first floor of the residence, which is fine. We could set up like an entryway here rather than here. Does mean I am going to get rid of that little stairwell though. That's okay. We'll worry about the details to that later. That also means I need to... Things are a little bit screwy, and I'm just working on, like, trying to unscrew it while still keeping, like, most of my stuff set. Okay. Alright, so that's kind of cool. I could... Oh, you're backwards. There we go. Now you're rightwards. Oh, no, you're not. Just the door is a bit screwy, of course. Why wouldn't it be? No, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the door. So, if you have been following this, you'll know part of the reason I wanted to do this was because of the fact that Nocturne just wasn't as busy as I was hoping. And I think part of it might be because it was just too big. I tend to fall into that trap. You ought to see the French chateau I'm making. Maybe I'll show that to you in, like, before we end this episode. So, Ruby and Axel, I want them... So, you know the little vampire garden area? I kind of want them to have that for themselves. And I really liked that they have, like, this little private terrace area, so I want to keep that. And I think I do want to keep their bedroom down on the first floor. But we got to work out how they're going to get here. Because that's kind of now the entryway. That's, like, a family... Like, oh, this is so bad. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I honestly don't, I swear. I gotta figure this out. I don't like this long-ass hallway here, so let me scooch that in. But in order for them to get to this bathroom, we've got to have it, like... like that. And they've got to be able to get to the kids' rooms because of the way I've done this. But I can expand this out. Oh, that's going to turn that into another long-ass hallway, though. Unless... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Move. That's going to be Ruby and Axel's room, though. That's going to be right in the way of the kids' rooms. Move. I can move what was Jade's room, Jade's, like, living area here. Push that out. Turn all that red. Move the gem room up here. Again. Attach these. Maybe even expand that out some. And add like a thoroughfare here so that they go through like the living room and, I don't know, a skill building room. And then in here I can have like the kitchen, the dining, a spare bathroom. Okay, I am seeing a vision. I am seeing a vision. Folks, we're getting there. And then down, and then like here can be like the stairwell or something. Go down one. I don't know. We'll just put that there for the moment. And then we'll move this down like right next to the stairwell. I think this will fit. Perfect. All right. That will have to move, but that's okay. We'll get rid of that too. So, okay. I might just open this up for a sec for when I'm drawing the stairwell again. Okay. All right. Okay. So that can be, all right. Cool, 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 cool. I think we're getting somewhere, folks. Now, this whole bathroom, delete, gone. You, delete, gone. You're gone. Can you imagine being a sim being like, you know what? My whole like house just disappeared. I don't know what happened. Here we go. And we got a ceiling. Make sure I don't need to build the ceiling there. I do. Cool. Okay. And of course, because we're gonna have like a, now there is part of it just kind of like sitting here floating, but I'll create pillars and stuff like this. In fact, here's some I created earlier. Alright. Oh, I like that. That's good. And then I want you. We're going to move you to here. There we go. And then I might copy you to here. Oh, actually, we'll hold off on that. Maybe we'll copy you down to here. So it looks, okay, cool. Look, still noodling, still trying to figure out what I want to do with all that. But we're getting to places, folks. And then this, which I absolutely loved this. I'm just going to move this over here for the time being. And then you guys can come over here. Because I still got some things I want to fix. There we go. There's that. Okay. Team. We have condensed Nocturne down to half the frickin' lot. One very small nightclub. Well, smaller, with a bathroom. Ruby and Axel's room, which I still need to make some modifications and stuff for, but we will. And we've got the kids' rooms. I might even open this up a little bit to be more of an open sort of area. But we might do all that with the next video that I do. I think I might go ahead and pause this here now that we've shrunk. And now we've got a lot to do in order to do the decorate. So thank you so much for sticking with me on this. Really do appreciate it. Please feel free to toss me a like and subscribe if you want. no pressure. And other than that, I will see you all next time. Bye. Oh, actually, before you go, I promised I'd show you my French chateau that I'm working on. Sorry, let me go show that to you real quick. This is for a private playthrough, but it's big, and I'm kind of proud of it because I did design it outside of, like, I did design it based off of a French chateau that I saw. It does require me to go into a whole nother game, though, so please, accept my patience. This storyline ended up being really interesting. So what triggered me doing this is I had seen something where somebody said that a sim could have 2 part-time jobs. I went, oh my god, that's amazing. I'm going to have 2 part-time jobs. I'm going to have a homeless teenager have 2 part-time jobs, do a rags to riches. Well, you can't do it with a teenager. Let me just go load game, and you can see I've got Tiny Town and all that. So this is the game there. So I started it off, and so I realized you couldn't have 2, so I have 1. Here we go. It's nowhere near done, but I will show you what it looks like because I'm kind of proud of how it's turning out. Anyway, so the teenager, she went to school. She held down a barista job. I was going to also try and do like an extreme rags to riches, but then I realized I didn't want to put that pressure on myself. So it ended up being just a normal rags to riches. She built up our house and everything rather than having to get all the things. And I decided that since I'd never played, never gone to Sixum, I wanted to go to Sixum with her. So straight out of high school, she went into the science career. And after a while, I was getting bored, and I'm like, you know what? She needs a boyfriend. So I went out and I found one of my favorites, which was Akira Kibo. And she, her and Akira, the way it worked out is they had a little bit of a whirlwind romance, as you would. And after the whirlwind romance, this is it, by the way. It's huge. We go. It's huge. I'll explain everything in just a second. But after the whirlwind romance, she literally married him on a Saturday. That Sunday night, he died of hysteria after playing video games with her. And I'm just going, what the actual wow. I was totally floored. The game just went, nah, sorry. And I was like, well, okay then. So I played through like the science career and got almost to 6, and I'm like, I'm bored again. And I had aging on at this point. It's been turned off on this after that. And I'm like, I'm bored again. Maybe I'll go find another one of my favorite sims, Kiyoshi Ito. And I'll have her, I don't know, get involved with him. And then I was being really cheeky, and somebody gave me the idea to potentially have her try for baby with him. And she did. So in the story, she got knocked up in the onsen in Mount Komarevi. And then the very next day in game, I was like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. The very next day in game, Kiyoshi Ito asked her out on a date. The date went well, and he asked if he could move in. And I was like, yeah, sure, you can move in. This game writes its damn self. I kid you not. The moment Kiyoshi moved in with this sim, her name's Carly, the moment Kiyoshi moved in with Carly, Akira appeared. Not only did Akira appear as a ghost, because he's dead, he threw rose petals over Kiyoshi, like in a romantic introduction. And I'm going, well, I guess we're doing a throuple now. So, so this is, I've been doing stories and everything with them, and this is their new house. Akira ended up doing a tattoo studio, so he does tattoos, and this is his tattoo studio, Ghost Ink, that I've got set up, but it's kind of separate. And then this is their chateau. It's a French chateau, and there's another story along with that. But this is it, really. You come in, there's stairs, there's a bathroom, and this is their kitchen. It's kind of fancy. They've got like a bar, and it's like the Mount Komarebi bar, and a dining area, and a big, weird-ass living area. Look at this weird-ass living area. Also, look at how beautiful my built-ins are. Reminiscent of Jade's built-ins of the Magic Crystal, aren't they? Glorious. This is their family. They've got 3 kids. She's pregnant with 2 twins again. Now, she has done wellness, so this is like her little spa, and I've created this little spa area for her, which I'm kind of loving. Although I'm thinking I might try and figure out how to do a like a pool in here somehow. There's an onsen here from when they lived in Mount Komarebi, because they used to live in Mount Komarebi. And this is like the spa's bathroom, but I might shrink that a bit. Then over here is just a gym with a yoga studio where Kiyoshi, because he's in the sports career, he does sport. I haven't done any like landscape or anything with it. And then upstairs, um, this is their oldest daughter, Kaida, which means fire dragon in Japanese. I still gotta fix all this. This is her room, and I love it. It's so kid, right? It's pinks and blues, and she's got her own little ensuite. They had twin boys, Kaido and Kage. Yeah, we're sticking with the K Japanese theme names. And their room, 2 computers, 2 beds, the whole 9 yards. And then this is set up for their next set of twins, which is going to be girls. And they're going to be named Kira and Kasumi. And then they've got a little ensuite as well, so do the boys. And this is just like a big play area with a dollhouse and an art area. I know this is not the playthrough, but I want to show off this chateau. I'm so proud of it. Books and everything. I'm still going to decorate all that up. And then this is the parents' bedroom. Because they are a throuple, I've just put 2 beds together because whatever. It's pretty empty. Like this is the next area I'm working on. And then like this is their bathroom. I put like one of their, you can see I'm like really working on it. Yeah, they've got like a whole area. And then I'm going to get a butler. So I'm going to put like a butler house out here as well. That's Akira's grave, by the way. Yes, he's a ghost. And then that's a little onsen that I brought with them from their house in Mount Komorebi, which I found a fantastic build. I meant to go to gallery, not to this, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll show you everyone too because I can. Because this is my story time, and now you all have to deal with my story. So I'll just go into play mode. Sorry. I know this isn't Magic Crystal, but I want to share because I'm really proud of the chateau. And I took this from like a Google image, and that's how I built it out, for the record. Like, that's why I'm so proud of it. Anyway, I meant to go to the gallery because in my library, this Mount Komorebi shell here is amazing. It's by Sun Parkle Sim. It's just a shell, and they lived here, and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So if you are looking for a place in Mount Komorebi, it's at 4242 Wakabamori. Totally recommend it. I had to make some modifications to make it work, but it was glorious, and I totally recommend it. So yeah, I'll just give you a quick tour of the family. I've made some adjustments. This is Carly. I have to show her off now that I've talked about her. So I'll just show you. She's had a tough life. She was a teenage runaway. She fought her way through school. And now she's a mom. And she's going to be going into the naturopath career. In fact, she's already in it, and she's got like in her spa, going into the spa, there's like a little apothecary studio and everything. But this is her. She's got a couple different outfits. She's pretty chill. And this is her formal. She's got some tattoos. Her athletic. Actually, she's got a couple formals. This is obviously her yukata for, the fact that she is married to 2 Japanese men. Oh. She's a spellcaster, by the way, I turned her into a spellcaster because I was going to do this whole storyline where she tried to bring Akira back to life, but it didn't work out and things have changed. But now she's a spellcaster and it's going to work out with her apothecariness. Another outfit. She likes black. Black is her favorite color. And she's got this really cool tattoo, and there's this key thing on her back of her neck, and Akira and Kiyoshi each have a key too. Anyway, her athletic, her sleep. She's got a couple different sleepwears because she likes to steal their hoodies and sleep in them. So, her party dress, her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. So yeah, so that's her. And here's her first husband, Akira Kivo. He's a little different than, I made some modifications to him, and I'm still thinking about making some modifications still. But I added actual eyeliner to him because he wasn't wearing eyeliner, and I've always thought he was, but apparently not. I've given him a tattoo to give him an industrial, and I've given him gauges and an eyebrow piercing and rings. He's got his first outfit. And then I've just given him a couple of extra relaxed ones. Because again, he's a tattoo artist, so he's not always going to be wearing that jacket, but he loves his hoodies. Formal, I changed that up a little bit. Athletics the same, and I gave him more tattoos because he's a tattoo artist. There's his sleep. Oh yeah, they've all got this little symbol on them as well. Oh, he's got like grungy painted nails too. His party outfit, swimwear. See, hot weather, cold weather. I changed that out because I don't like some of his basic outfits. I also took away the jealous thing. And then Kiyoshi has gone through the biggest change. I've given him some facial hair and changed his hair. He's an athlete, so he's in the soccer career. He's got that tattoo there. He's the other key, you can't really see it in anything he wears. So that's his everyday because he's an athlete. His formal, his athletic, sleep, and this is the koi is also a custom tattoo that I found. Dude's ripped. He's an athlete. He's ripped. Party, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. I just changed the color of it because he's always so bright. Anyway, that's Kiyoshi. I kind of like the little makeover I gave him. I mean, I can always show you what it looks like back in his normal hair if you really want. Where is it? It's a Mount Komorebi hair, isn't it? Snowy escape. No, it's not. All right. Well, never mind. We're going to stick with that hair. Anyway, I like that better. He's a soccer player. I mean, come on. And then this is their eldest daughter, Kaida, who is Kiyoshi and Carly's. She's fun. She's cute. She's got a couple of everyday little outfits. Pink and blue and black are her colors. And then her little formal wear. She's got two. She's got several. A couple of different dresses. She's also got a formal yukata, which both the boys have that too. But yeah, so there's that. Her athletic wear. Sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. And then Kaido is the eldest of the boy twins, and his color is like green. I'm just introducing you. I love this family. Absolutely love it. I just can't really do a let's play with them, so. But yeah. Finished showing you him. And of course the brother Kage. So his color is black. He's a little bit more mysterious. He's got the macabre trait because technically he's part Akira's and sort of ghostly. So, but you can't really make him dead. So anyway, I wanted to share that. So thank you for indulging me and letting me show you my French chateau while at the tail end. And the next Magic Crystal, we'll finish working on Nocturne and the houses and make it a little bit better. We'll do the living area. We'll change some of the coloring. But yeah, and again, thank you for checking out the chateau. I am so proud of this. That's why I wanted to show it off. I love this area, by the way. This is so cool. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, thank you so much. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you've listened to me just ramble on this long, thank you again. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you next time.